Hello, world. My name is Emmett, and this is my first YouTube video. The reason for this video is mainly because I am going to be starting testosterone in 2 days. I wasn't sure if I wanted to document my transition like a lot of trans guys do, as far as just documenting what sort of physical changes, mental changes, and I guess, I don't know if your voice counts as a physical change, but all the changes that happen while you're on testosterone. And then when you go in surgery, have surgeries, all of those things. I wasn't sure if I wanted to document all of that stuff just because it is a very personal thing that you're just making very public if you document it, put it on YouTube, all of that stuff. But the reason I am making this video is because, like I said, I'm starting testosterone in 2 days, and I don't really have a lot of time to make this decision now. It wasn't really something that I put a lot of thought into before, until, I got my prescription, and then I was like, oh, shit, well, now I have to decide if I want to tell the whole world what's going on with me. And then today, sitting in my car, I actually picked up my testosterone and decided, you know what, might as well do it. Just for me to be able to look back and see how far I've grown and how much more true to myself I'm becoming. So I guess just a little bit of background on me. My name's Emmett. Like I said, I'm 21 years old. At this point in time, I am 2 days before going on testosterone. I'm pre everything else. Haven't had top surgery, haven't had bottom surgery. I have legally changed my name, which is awesome. That was a big step for me. It has helped with a lot of dysphoria. There's no reason for anybody to call me by my birth name because my name legally is Emmett. So you don't really have a choice. You can't really say, no, that's not your name, because it is. You're wrong. So I came out as a transgender man when I was 17, very close to my 18th birthday. I was in my senior year of high school, and pretty much everybody was really supportive as far as my family and friends, all of that. I haven't really had too much of a struggle in my transition as far as discrimination and all of that. I know a lot of trans guys do suffer from a lot of discrimination from peers, strangers, and their family, which is really awful, and my heart goes out to all of you who are going through those things. I've just been very blessed to be surrounded by a bunch of people that just love me for me and don't really care if I'm how I identify. I'm just me. There was bullying in high school. High school sucks for pretty much everybody. But like I said, I have been pretty blessed. So I came out when I was 17. Like I said, I'm 21 now. I didn't change my name legally until it was October 3rd of 2016. So I was 20 at the time. So 3 years since coming out, I changed my name, and I was still pre-everything. My health insurance at the time didn't cover any transgender-related things, which kind of sucked because I really wanted to medically transition. I was tired of, and still am, tired of getting misgendered in public and just being seen as female, because that's not who I am, that's not how I feel. But luckily, on my 21st birthday, my health insurance for my parents ended. I could no longer be on their health insurance. So I signed up for Washington Apple Health, which is just Washington State's health insurance, which actually has a lot of transgender health, what is the word I'm looking for? Resources. Transgender health resources, as far as mental health professionals, endocrinologists, surgeons, everything you could possibly need. These people want to help you and know how to help you, get you to the right people to help you transition. So I signed up pretty early in January. And so I, my 21st birthday, I was covered with this health insurance that gave me the opportunity to medically transition. And so I started the ball rolling on that. The endocrinologist that I was referred to, Dr. Hope Terragosa in Bremerton, Washington, she's been awesome so far. I've only seen her once, but I absolutely love her. She's been absolutely wonderful, and I get to go see her again on Wednesday. But she is a very popular endocrinologist in this area, and I was supposed to take 4 months for me to get an appointment with her, and I happened to call my doctor's office just to ask a routine question, and the receptionist on the phone was like, hey, Dr. Torgosa has a cancellation for tomorrow if you want to go in to see her. And I was like, yes, absolutely, please, right now, yes. So I ended up not having to wait 4 months and just got an appointment for the next day, which was super awesome. So I went in, and Dr. Torgosa, she asked me a bunch of questions, kind of just want a little bit of background on me as far as my gender identity, when I realized that I was trans, all of these things. And so, I told her, and she pretty much was just like, I'm very happy to write you a prescription. We got to do some blood work, all of that stuff. Just make sure you're healthy right now. There's nothing else that we need to be worried about as far as before we start putting you on testosterone. What I really like about her is that she really wanted to make sure that I don't have unrealistic expectations as far as, like, I'm not going to have, like, one shot of tea and then, I'm going to appear as this super masculine figure. It's changes are going to be gradual. There's some things that aren't going to change, obviously. And she really wanted to make sure that was something that I understood. So that way I'm not, setting these extremely high goals and then I'm going to be let down by this. And that was probably my favorite thing about that appointment, other than the fact that she did put in a prescription for testosterone for me. So the day after that, I went to, this was on Wednesday. It was a doctor's appointment. And then on Thursday morning, I went in and got all my blood work done. And then Friday morning, I got the email back from her saying everything looked good and that she was going to put in the prescription for testosterone. That was just last week. So now, today is Monday in February. What's today? February 13th, day before Valentine's Day? Yay! That was an awful heart. There we go. So today's February 13th. It is a Monday, and I picked up my testosterone and my needles, which is super exciting. I do not get to have my first injection until Wednesday. So I've still got 2 days, but I mean, I'm here. This is a very surreal thing. I never thought that this was going to become a reality for me. I watch YouTube videos, and I know a lot of other trans guys that are on T and have had top surgery, and it never seemed like something that was going to become a reality for me because it has taken so long, and I haven't really gone anywhere in my transition. And just by some strike of fate, I got this appointment that was supposed to take me another 4 months, and it has been absolutely amazing. I could not be happier. I am on top of the world right now, and so I just wanted to make this video. I know it's not much of anything. I'm filming it with my phone in my roommate's bathroom and whatever, but I just wanted to document a little bit about myself. So this will be something that I'm going to be trying to keep up with as I transition. I will probably be making another video on Wednesday. I'll try, just to keep up with my transition. So, what I have to say to you, if you are Washington, if you are watching, thank you. I hope you continue on this journey with me. I love to have as much support and I can. If you guys have any questions for me, go ahead and comment or send me a message. I'll definitely do my best to answer those questions. So yeah, my name is Emmett, and this is me 2 days before starting testosterone. Bye.